First movie up, it's Where the Wild Things Are. This just came out 2 weeks, last week. Was it last week?
Yes.
Last weekend. And, so what do you think?
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
Yeah, it was very good. The thing is, it was very kind of weird for me.
Well, yeah, no, I understand where you come from.
Yeah, the problem is, I grew up with that book loving it, and, I don't know, okay, see, here's the thing, the original book was very simple. It's like, little kid, he's bad, he's angry, he's a bad kid, so his mom sends him to his room without supper. He basically he says, I'm gonna make my own world with blackjack and hookers. You know what? Forget you. And then he goes in his room, and there's a world growing there, and he takes a boat to the next part of the world and brings a bunch of wild things. And they roar, and he roars back, and they say, oh no, it's a horrible wild thing, and he's gonna be our king now. And then they say, now what are we gonna do? He says, psh, rumpus. And then they rumpus a bit, and he's like, I've had enough, I'm the king, I will take my leave, goodbye. You know, and Max goes back in his room, and his supper is there and warm. In the movie, the story, a very troubled kid with a very disconnected sister, and an overworked mother, and she's dating, so he runs away in the middle of the night and goes to a horrible world of the deep, dark depression of gigantic monsters. You know? It starts with them being angry, and, and then he shows up, it's like, hey, it's this kid. What are you gonna do? He's like, well, I'm a Viking king master magician, and I've got superpowers. And they're like, really? Cuckoo-ca-choo. Boobly boo. This guy gets it!
He's gonna take the sadness away.
Yeah, can you take away the sadness? Psh, yeah. This guy's getting the bang back together, right? Yeah. And then he's like, alright, so what are we gonna do first? Like, movie rumpus. And then you're like, yeah, let's break some holes and shit. And it's like, but you're not listening to my breaking the wall. My breaking the wall was better than him. Hey, there's KW. What's she doing here? Huh? I thought you left. I thought you wanted her back. Where are you going? I don't even know anymore. You wanted commitment. And then Alexander's all like, why doesn't anyone... And then the violence and murder almost happens. And
that was terrifying.
That was the movie.
Well, yeah, but the movie was done artistically, and you were kind of just mimicking it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's just a little tad scary.
Exactly. All right. See, now, okay, here's the thing. Comedy aside.
Yes.
Yeah, comedy. I kind of really did like it. But at the same time, I didn't like it. This movie's kind of weird for me.
Yeah. Because
when I saw it, I didn't enjoy it that much. Well, I did parts of it. Like, the opening was beautifully done. It was directed incredibly. The visuals were beautiful. The special effects by Jim Henson Company. It's almost like... it's almost like they went out and casted Real Wild Things.
Yeah, technically this film is the best in years.
Yeah, if it's kind of children's films.
Yes,
definitely the best of its. Well, it's not even. It's barely even for kids at all because it's. Well, I think this best would be enjoyed by a psychiatrist.
Yeah, it's more like veterans of childhood going back.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Like, this movie's weird because the farther I get from it, the more I like it. Because when I first saw it, it did a lot of things that were really good. Each wild thing in the movie represents something different. It's
that was.
Yeah, I thought that was brilliant at the time. Yeah, Carol is his anger, and he's kind of how he gets upset about random things. Alexander is how he's like nobody listens to him. KW is the motherly affection she wants from his mom and his sister, but he doesn't get. Yeah. Ira is his creativity because he makes things. Yeah. Judith is the part of him that should probably see a doctor. And I don't know. The cat is the part of him that thinks that he's an animal. I don't know. Yeah. And Bob and Terry are his boyfriends. And yeah, I thought that was really smart. I don't know. The thing is, it's slowly becoming one of my favorite movies I've seen in a while, which doesn't fit anything I've just said, I know. Yeah, but Here's the thing. When I read the book that David Eckers he made out of the script.
Yeah.
And you get to see more of what he meant. Now, see, I know you didn't read this yet. 'Cause I just picked it up after I saw it, and I read it in like 2 days because I was just fast like that.
I haven't read the original book. Okay.
5 sentences. Okay. Anyway.
That's almost 400 words.
Wow. Anyway, I read the new book. It's actually pretty damn good. It tells you more about what was going on behind it. Like, okay, I'm not going to give away any spoilers, but it becomes a little more obvious the different personalities are supposed to be. And the ending makes the movie have a much more of a point to it. Because here's the thing, like, the book teaches you the lesson. It's kind of, well, he feels homesick after, he kind of creates this word for himself, a little of steam and stuff.
Yeah.
And he gets bored of acting the fool.
Yeah.
And he goes back to his mom because he's homesick. And he says, oh, look, his mom still loves him. And, and here's the supper still waiting for me hot.
Yeah.
The movie is just, first he realizes what terrible things these wild things are.
Yes.
Runs back home, and then he sees the mom and is like, end credits.
Yes.
The thing in the book, it actually kind of explains it. It's supposed to show his journey, as the emotional trip he went through.
Yeah.
That head trip was actually supposed to be representing what his mom went through.
Yeah.
You knew that already?
No, I'm
basically, it's the different personalities that he met himself. It's by showing a mirror back on him. It kind of shows this is what your mother has to go through every day. This is you get all angry and weird. She doesn't know what to do with you, and you're scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I actually, the last thing about this movie is I actually think almost nothing about any of the technical aspects. I even forget about the wild things. I'm just Max Records, who plays Max, is
okay. He was great.
He was great.
This is only his second movie, I think. Yeah, his first one was he was in The Brothers Bloom.
Oh yes.
And I think he might have been in like some documentary or something. I'm not sure. I need to look that up later.
Yeah.
But this is only his second movie, and he's brilliant.
Awesome.
Yeah.
He captures everything about a 9-year-old kid, everything you remember about when you were 9. I mean, like that. I mean,
You were a terrible child, weren't you?
I was. Anyway. It just brought me back to my childhood. This is absolutely one of my favorite movies of the year because, what I think is movies don't, technically they don't have to be, the most technically great or anything, but it's the ones that actually, make you feel like emotions you haven't felt before, and this is sounding wrong.
What?
I don't know.
This movie touched you in a way that you've never been touched by a film before, if you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, wow.
You had to go there.
We know where the wild things are.
In your pants! Oh, come on now!
Yeah.
Alright, no, really though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, this just brought me back to my 9-year-old rat self, and I don't know, I enjoy it every
As opposed to your
minute.
other self.
Yes.
Yeah. Keep going. We're doing good.
Oh yeah.
Surprisingly.
I'm bad with band names. Karen O. Katie O.
Karen O. From
Karen
the Yeah Yeah Yeahs. I love that band.
I thought I would hate the music, but oh my gosh, every single bit of music in this film was just thrilling, exhilarating, and just
it's a perfect companion to the film. All right, yeah. Here's the thing: a lot of people on everywhere, especially iTunes stuff, were always complaining Arcade Fire wasn't in it because it was in the trailer, and they love their